Hello everyone. In tonight's video I have the Cargo Nicaragua by Rocky Patel. I found this today for $3.99, and this is one that I've been eyeing for a little bit, or I looked at it online but never got it. It has that nice rich tobacco smell from the outside, like a heavy cocoa-y chocolate. Full of niceness. The scent is just great on this thing. An overall cocoa chocolatey base on here. Maybe a little wood and leather. But it's nice. So I'm going to cut it up, start lighting. Okay. I got this from a tobacco and hookah shop in the Rough in St. Petersburg, a place that not many people go. It's kind of in the ghetto, actually. But I stopped there, it was empty. I went in, I looked around. He's got a few cigars, not a whole lot, but he had a surprise or two. Kind of one of those things. He had Gurkha Park Avenue. I haven't seen those anywhere. He had like about 7 different kinds, maybe. And that was one of them, and this was one of them. Gives you an idea. Excellent draw, great taste so far from the pre-light. A little bit of cocoa, hay, grilled onions maybe. Yeah, there's a little grilled onion in that pre-light taste. Trying to use these matches, but I think they kind of get torn apart here. This is all a pile of shit. It's finished now. I'm going to toast it with a torch. You use that match too much, it tends to wear out. You just don't have a whole lot to work with anymore. So looks like this is lighting nicely already, and this is like a bundle stick by Rocky Patel too. It's like a, no, this is actually, hold on, Nish Patel, I think, put this one out. That's what I read correctly. Okay. A little bit of bitterness off the top, but overall nice flavor in here. It's a mostly chocolate hay base to this thing. Chocolatey hay taste. And something else. Maybe wood, chocolate, hay, and wood. Yeah, woody chocolate and hay in the taste. I think I'd have it today. It's a good fit. I'm not going to let it sit in my humidor for a while. I might as well smoke it the day I get it. It's rare that I do that, but I kind of felt like it because I eyed this one for a while. Plus I haven't had a Rocky Patel in a while. So it tends to fit. There's a bit of taste too. Nice flavors, but with the bitterness too coming across them. So we're going to do the retro hail again. Burn a little even so far. retrohale is a bitterness on there. I don't know what I'm picking up though. I'll give an update in a little bit though. Okay, now I am back. Over an inch in now and about 15 minutes in. I'm going to go with 15 minutes. You see it's charring on the bottom here. It's charring more on the foot here, where it's darkening up the tobacco at the end. And that happened with the last one I smoked too, coincidentally. Sometimes I have back-to-back cigars, they kind of burn the same, you know, even though they're totally different kinds. This is burning kind of like the Dunhill Aged I had. It's kind of going off kilter, then it evens a little, then it goes a little off kilter, and this is $3.99. That other one was $8.99, and I would say this cigar tastes just as good. Now, see, when I ask people sometimes, what cigar do you recommend out of these two? And the common response is they're different strengths, they're different types. But what I'm asking is, on the overall whole, what one do you recommend? Now, some people seem dumbfounded when I ask them that. They're like, oh, they're totally different. You can't really compare. But what would you say is better? Because I'm looking for just what is good right now. And I got these two I have in mind. Well, this is a totally different cigar from the Dunhill Aged, but it burns the same, I think. And this is a better overall cigar, even if they're different. So far, I get a little bit of a bitter taste, but I also taste the chocolatey hay taste also. Oops, here it goes. Oop. The ash just fell off. So, right there, it's kind of, it gets a little messy. Alright, so, there that goes. Looks like a lot of it came out. Have to touch that up, I think, a little bit, right here. So it evens out some there. Alright, let's try that. See how that goes. Tasting a little bit better now. But again, the flavor profile's not that complex, and it's a little bit bitter. It's not really that creamy either right now. It's okay. It's getting a little harsh though, I think. I didn't keep this in my humidor that long either, just like 12 hours, 10 hours, 11, 12 hours, I don't know. I've kept it in there for. So I'm going by the shop, man. I don't know how the shop stores these. It looks like he stores them regular. Like, I haven't had a problem in certain setups like that before. And they ended up tasting pretty good. But maybe this is just one of those ones. But maybe it'll get better too. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, the retrohale, a nice toasted almond, a little bit of chocolate in there too. The retrohale tastes good now on this. Toastiness, it's a nice taste now. It kind of varies. It's a very patchy cigar. You get a patch that's good, another that's bitter. It kind of depends. It's tasted more creamy now, like a creamy almond cocoa-y. It's burning a little more even now. But I'll update it in a little bit. Okay, update now. I'm about 30, probably between 30 and 35 minutes in here. Maybe like 32, I'll go with 32 minutes, okay? I'm now up to here, 32 minutes in. It's a very slow burn right now and a wonky burn. It's not burning like I thought. It's really not. It's kind of like I have to keep touching this one up, almost. It's got that feel like I'm going to have to touch it up again. I'll see how it goes, though. Get it on some of the ends here. Now it's going up high here while this isn't getting burned. It's got some good flavors in here that I can detect, but some of them are also bitter and they don't leave a great aftertaste, I don't think. This one's not leaving a great aftertaste. I don't know, it's canoeing badly right there. I gotta touch it up. I can't take this shit anymore, I don't think. It's really not working out. Rainy night. And plus it burns so fast when I touch it up. It's almost like it's almost like I gotta take more area in this to do that. Let's see how that goes. Tasting a little bit better now. It's as good as it'll get. Ooh, dropped. But the rest of it will even out. I have faith that it will. I gotta put that down. Scoop this ash up. Not a very good cigar in my eyes. Usually these seconds can be really good that some of the big names put out, but not this Cargo by Rocky Patel. Not really feeling it. Now, Thunder was a real good cigar that Nish put out. And I know Nish Patel. He helped with this one from everything I read about it. He helped make this or something. It could go even now, but we'll wait and see. But it gets very wonky. It burns up here now to it. A chunk of it got all black up here, which means that could burn before the rest of it. It's kind of just getting wonky. There's other ones they made that are pretty good, but I don't know. This one isn't working out too great. I'm glad I kind of got it out of the way and tried it, though. Because I was looking at these for a while. But never in my brain anticipated how they would be either. Usually when I do that, I get lucky. But in this case, I didn't do that. Look at how black that's becoming. Sometimes that's a good sign, but in this case, it's not a good sign. If it's a razor sharp burn and it's like a black ring toast in it, and it's even popping out, but it's an even burn, usually that's a good sign. But this is a wonky burn, and it keeps going black on the end because it's gonna canoe out again. I don't like how these are made. I'll give it a try, and I'll review more of it soon. Alright, I am back. Try to get another drink, but I realized there isn't any ice. It's not one thing, it's another, right? Sick of it, though. Find something, I think that there's ice, and then one ice tray gets fucking missing. Anyway, back to the cigar view. I have a piece up here that still hasn't burned. And I'm trying to even it out. I won't need to touch it up again. I think it'll go as it's going down. It might be getting better now that I gave it a rest. Got up and tried to find something. I don't taste motor oil. I don't taste anything like that. But I taste a cigar it's got earth in here now. For a Nicaraguan, this isn't that smooth, I don't think. It's okay, but the outside kind of smells, I don't know, like earth and soil. But I don't even know what time I'm into this because I got up. I'll go with 43 minutes maybe. For actual smoking time. It's lasting, but sometimes it's because it's a slow burn and it's kind of getting wonky. It's gonna have to be relit. It's hot in one spot, but it isn't hot in another. I don't think I'd take a chance with this one again. Unless I knew all the cigars were stored right in the shop, maybe. It had a different appearance than this one, maybe. Then maybe I'd give it another shot, but I've seen some that were in better condition when I looked at pictures, but I don't know, maybe looks can be deceiving. We're just not producing smoke output now. This one I gotta keep fucking with. I mean, I don't like that at all. A lot of these have not been going easy lately. You know, I've had to touch them up and do something to them. Well, they haven't tasted the greatest lately, and that's even other places I've went to, and I have one. Then someone gave me one that ended up being good, but for the most part, I haven't had excellent luck in the last week with cigars. The Davidoff Private Stock was the best one I smoked out of every cigar deal, and then the new Esteban Carrera Hellcat that someone gave to me when I went somewhere. A rep stopped it and he gave it to me, an Esteban Herrera rep. I'm blowing it out, and this is what I'm finding. It is going all over the place here. This is, I don't know why I'm still fucking with it. I guess I like to see how something develops, but this is not what I call a good cigar at all. It's not a good burning cigar. It has some bitter flavors, it has some good flavors, but it's very patchy, and it's just, I don't know. It's giving me trouble. Just get this fucking thing going. Maybe it'll change. I'm hoping it will. Now it's going, but it's just, now it's burning up way too high now. And this side isn't. It's a sucky ass cigar. I don't like it. Rocky Patel failed with this one. As far as I'm concerned, this isn't a good one. This has not gone good. I'm sure others liked them, but they probably got lucky. I'm not even tasting too many flavors because I'm too busy fucking with it. I hate cigars like this. And I don't attribute it to the price because I've had some decent ones, as you know, that were this price. Now I'm just going to smoke the shit out of it just to see if it changes. I'm going to run it out. See how this goes. It's not that good though. I mean, look at that. Does that look like something you would want to get? I don't know. Sucks. To touch it up again. Funny when I had to keep touching up that Decade one too that I got. Although there was some good flavors in that one, but this one here, I don't know what to make of it. I really don't know what to make of this one. It's very fair, but it's turning shitty now, actually. I'm going to shut it off. I don't know what else to do. I'll give this one more video here. I'm up to here. I'm about an hour in now. I'd say I'm about an hour in. And I'm like up to here. I would call it a doggy log, personally. It's a bomb. I mean, it's burning a little more even than it was, but it still goes off in other directions. I'm going to check a few other reviews I didn't check on this to see other people's experiences, but this not my cup of tea at all. Smelled great. The second hit smoke smells decent, but the taste, it's another story. It's getting stale on me here, and I blew it out too. If I smoke it a little bit lighter, it's a little better though, but I gotta kind of slow it down a little bit. But it's just very, I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, taste some almond in here. Earth, almond. Just a neutral, natural tobacco taste. Something that isn't that good. It's just... I don't know. Bad day with a bad cigar. So, that's all it comes down to, I guess. This is horrible. I don't know how anyone can say this is a good one. Should I smoke this? Recommended it. He said it was real good. Not this one, though. Looks like shit, and it feels soft in the hand too. It's squishy and soft. It's just feel that. See that? It's kind of squishy. Squishy. It's not even solid now at this point. I don't know why I just don't put this down. I don't know. Am I a masochist or something? Jesus Christ, this is just bad. This thing, oh man. Now it's going too high on this side and not high on this one. Too high, not too high. And now it's cutting into the band, so I'm going to remove the band. Does this look normal to you? I don't know. It's not just me, I don't think. Now it's coming apart a little bit now on the end here. I'll have to remove this baby. Long videos I'm making too with a cigar that tastes like shit for the most part. Ugh. It's almost time to put it down, but I'm gonna ash this again, blow it out. See what we get. More even now than it's been. It's look at that. Now that's kind of breaking up some. Smoke output great now, but it's a little too late to be saved, I think. I taste earth and bitterness. Not good. Maybe a little right now. I picked up something feely, alright. Maybe because it's burning even for once. No, this is a dog. I'm putting it down. That's it. I can't take any more of this shit. Buy it at your own risk, I guess. Later.